Hi, this is Miss Jess from the Aquatic Library, and today is May the 4th, or May the 4th be with you. So we're going to be doing something with Star Wars. I have two different ways that you can make lightsabers. One way using a pool noodle, and one way using a paper towel tube. You can also use wrapping paper too. That would work as well. So let me show you the supplies you'll need for each. You'll need either a pool noodle, a paper towel tube or wrapping paper tube, or something cylindrical, duct tape, electrical tape, regular tape, scissors, and then paper, whatever color you want for your lightsaber. So we're going to start with the pool noodle. So first, this is a pool noodle cut in half actually, because it would be way too long. So this was actually one, and then I cut it in half. So first we're going to need to cover the bottom part. So for that, you're going to take some of your duct tape. You might want to pre-rip it first, or you can just do it as we go. So the first piece, I'm going to kind of put just like that, and then we're going to cross the next piece over the other side to cover all the green, right like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, just like that. And then the next piece is going to go around to, whoa, it's attacking me. Okay, so I'm going to take this and we're going to try and just put it around the edge, basically just securing that on there. Now depending on how big you want your handle, that's how many rows you do. For this one I have about 4 rows, so for this one I'm going to do 3 rows just so you can see a smaller handle, and then you can choose what you want. I love that sound. There we go. And if you want, you can use scissors, but okay, so overlap a little bit all the way around, and that's number 2. And then we're going to do one more. And if your tape is too short, just cover it up, or if it's too long, keep going around. So I want to try and cover that up there. Okay, so you can see that this is 4 versus 3. So it depends how big you want your handle to be. I kind of actually like the 3 one. And the next part is going to be the stripe around the bottom. So for this I have electrical tape. And then you've got to find the ever elusive beginning of the tape. Oh, there it is. That's always tricky. There we go. Okay. I believe this one you'd have to cut. I don't think you can tear this. So we just kind of line it along the bottom. And this comes off easy if you just need to kind of pick it up and move it a little bit to adjust it. And there's your first stripe. Then we're going to do our next stripe. You can leave as much or as little space as you want. It's your lightsaber, so we are customizing it, is what it's called. Okay. I'm going to take some of this, and I'm just kind of estimating how long it needs to be. Oh, wow, that was like perfect. Excellent. Now for the rest, this is really up to you. I have all different lengths of squares and rectangles, and mine are random, but you know, your little Jedi is probably going to have their own vision of how they want their lightsaber handle to look like. So if you want, you can give them all different sizes. They can put some this way. They can put some small ones going the other way. You can also have big ones and little squares. Depending on how old they are, they'll either be doing this for hours or they'll do it really, really quick. And there you can see 2 different kinds of handles. And that is your first lightsaber. Special effects not included. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now this is the paper towel tube. So this is for this craft. I have red paper here. Make sure that your paper can cover the full length of the tube. If it hangs off at the end, that's actually okay. I don't know if you can see, but I did have extra paper here at the end. So just make sure you line up one of the sides. So I'm gonna line up the bottom here with the paper. Get that on there. Okay. So then you're gonna take your tape, just your regular tape, and secure it onto the tube. There we go. Okay. Then you're going to roll it however long you need to. You can trim off the end or you can just roll the whole thing. Now for this one, I just taped on the outside. But for this one, I want to try the little loop trick. Or you can use double-sided tape to see if we can maybe make it just kind of like that. Helpers are good with this. I'm trying to do everything one-handed. It's a little bit tricky. Woo! But I'm a crafting expert, so don't try this on my kids. Okay. So, you could probably do more than that, but just to see if this will work, let's smooth that on there. Okay, not bad. Maybe a little bit closer to the end. So, I'm gonna keep my original design there. It's up to you how fancy you want to get. We're using our imagination anyway, so it's okay. So you want the bottom to be what the paper and the tube is lined up as, not where the paper is hanging off the end. If you don't have any paper hanging off the end, then you can pick either side. But we're gonna go with the side that's lined up. You don't need a lot of this duct tape for the bottom this time because it's a very small little area. You don't even need to crisscross it. We're just gonna go over one time, just like that. And you can kind of go like that around the bottom. And then we're gonna take the tape, once again, doesn't need to be as big as last time. And you want to just solidify that onto there. Okay, so for this handle, it's quite small. I didn't even do 2 full thicknesses of the tape. I actually overlapped it a little bit when I did it. Because of the ratio to the actual saber, you want a smaller tube. You want a smaller handle there. So then we go ahead and we do what we did with the other one. We get our electrical tape and we get the little corner. This is great stuff. Make sure you ask your parents first before you use all their nice tape. Otherwise you might have very angry do-it-yourselfer who does not have their supplies anymore. Okay, so that was the first little stripe. And now we're going to do the next one. Probably do it a little bit closer, just so we have room for our little knobs and buttons. Just like so. And then you can take this tape and you can give your kids all different sizes. You can do, there we go. You can do a little switch like that. You can do something going this way. And beware, tape is sticky. Okay. All around like that. And then maybe one little button right in there. So you can see the different little buttons and knobs that we came up with. So there you have your second lightsaber. So this is what we've created, pool noodle, paper towel roll. I hope you can have some fun today